To my channel here, we are going to be looking at how we can construct a deltoid or a kite when we are given the axis and the angles at the end. How to construct a deltoid or a kite when we are given the axis and the angles at the end. So let's say the axis is 90 millimeters and the angles at the end are 45 degree and 120 degree. The axis is 90 millimeters and the angles at the end are 45 degree and 120 degree. So let's look at how we can construct this deltoid or a kite. Now, the first thing that we are going to do is to draw the axis. So we first of all draw a vertical line. So here we have a vertical line. So we draw a vertical line. So on this vertical line, we are going to take a measurement of 90 millimeters. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line here. So I'll draw a horizontal line there, just a short horizontal line like this. And then we take a measurement of 90 millimeters from this point. So we take it up. So 90 millimeters, this is 90 millimeters. So coming to this point also, I will draw a horizontal line at this point. I will draw a horizontal line at this point here. Okay, so having drawn this horizontal line that we have here, so both up and down, I'm going to label this point. I'll label this point as point A. So this is point A here. Okay, so I need to make sure. Okay, so this is point A, and this point I will call it point C here. Okay, so we are going to construct angle 45 degree at this end here and angle 120 degree at this end. Now, how can we construct that angle 45 degree? So this is how I'm going to do it. Just listen to me and pay attention to what I'm going to do here. So I'll come to this point here. I'll come to this point. This is point A here. I'm going to draw a semicircle. Here I will draw a semicircle like this. Okay. So if you look at this angle, the angle to this side from point A going to this side is 90 degree. And the angle to this side going to this side is also 90 degree. So I'm going to bisect this angle 90 degree. I will bisect this angle 90 degree. So let's look at how we can do it. So put the pinpoint here at this point, and then so we are going to draw an arc here, and then I put at this point. Okay, putting at this point, I will also draw an arc here to intersect this arc. I'll draw an arc to this side, and then coming to this point here where the semicircle touch this line, I will also draw an arc here. All right, so we can bisect this angle. Okay, so I only need to get a point on this arc here, on this semicircle. So I need to get a point here. So if I draw this line, from this point passing through the point of intersection of the arcs, and then I come here. Okay, I come here also, so draw a line from this point A, so passing through the point of intersection of the arcs. So here we go like this. Okay, so we have not gotten the angle that we need because this angle from here to here is 90. So but what we want to get out of this is 45 degree. So from here to here is 45 and from here is 45. So I'm going to bisect this 45 and I'll also bisect this 45 so that what I want to get, so from this to this side will be 22 and a half, and from here to here will also be 22 and a half degrees. So the total will now be 45 degrees. So let's look at what I'm saying. So let's put the pinpoint at this point here. Okay, so we extend the compass a bit. Okay, and then so we draw an arc here like this. Okay, so and then so we draw an arc here, and then putting it at this point here, I will draw an arc here, and I'll also draw an arc to this side. Okay, then putting it here also at this point, so here I will also draw an arc. Okay, so with what I've done here, so I've gotten out angle 22 and a half degree to either side. So I'm going to draw a line from point A, so going in this direction like this. Okay, so then from point A again, I will draw a line, so from point A passing through the point of intersection of the arcs, and it goes like this. All right, so the angle from this point to this point is 45 degree. Okay, because from here to here is 22 and a half degree, from here to here is 22 and a half degree, Also the same thing from here to here, 22.5 degree. From here to here, 22.5 degree. So the total from here to here is 45 degrees. So as simple as that. Now, so we have constructed angle 45 degree up here at this end. Now I want to construct angle 120 degree at this end here. So what we need to do is that we are going to put the midpoint here at point C here, okay? Then, so we are going to draw a semicircle. So we draw a semicircle like this. So with the radius of this semicircle, put the pinpoint here and make an arc here to this side. You see, the angle from here to here is 60 degree. Then I will also make an arc here to this side. So we also have what? From here to this point here, okay, is also 60 degrees. So what I need to do now is that I'm going to draw a line. So draw a line from this point C, so passing through this point, so where the arc touches the semicircle, and I'll also draw from here. So from here, so through the point where the arc touches the circle. So this angle from here to here is 120 degrees. So with what we have done here, so all we have to do is to bring out the thickness of this line, okay, to make it a thick line from here to here. And then we also make this a thick line from here to here, okay. And then we also make this a thick line from here to here, okay, to bring out the edges of the kite. So we also have this. All right, so this is the kite. This is the kite. So I'm going to call this point. I'll call this point. This is point B, okay, and this is point D. So we have a kite A, B, C, D. So we are given the axis. So from here, that is AC, 90 millimeters, and the angle here, this angle is 120, and this angle at this end is 45 degrees. As simple as I've done it here, all you have to do is to practice. When you practice this, you become a master at this work. Thank you. Keep on practicing, and God bless you.